Hi there, my name is Richard, and in this tutorial I'm going to tell you the 7 most common interview questions that I recommend you prepare for. So it does not matter which job you are applying for. If you have an interview coming up, make sure you stay tuned because I will help you to pass your interview. And to achieve that goal, this is what I will cover. I'm going to give you the 7 most common interview questions that I guarantee will come up during your interview. I will tell you what the employer wants to hear in your answers to those common interview questions, and I will also give you brilliant example answers to common interview questions to help you succeed. Let's jump straight into it. And the first most common interview question is, tell me about yourself. Now, this might be posed as introduce yourself, but it is your opportunity to showcase the skills and qualities you have and to also explain how you will get up and running in the role quickly. So when you answer the common interview question, tell me about yourself, make sure you use positive keywords to describe yourself. I will tell you what those are in a second. Number 2, talk about how your experience is a match for the job description. And finally, tell them what you will do in the role if they choose to hire you. So here is my example answer to the first most common interview question. Tell me about yourself. I am a positive, enthusiastic and confident person who, over the years, has built up lots of experience that I believe is a match for this role. For example, in my last position, I often had to deal with customers whilst following strict customer service standards. I was required to work alone, unsupervised, and also as part of a team. And I also had to work under pressure, completing different tasks within strict timescales. Now, I have read the job description for this role, and I am 100% confident I can excel within the position. If you hire me, I will get up and running quickly, I will fit into the team seamlessly, and I will work consistently to a high standard. That is a brilliant, positive answer that sets you up with confidence for the rest of your interview. Let's now move on to the second most common interview question, and that is, why do you want to work for us? So this is guaranteed to come up during your interview, and in your answer, it is important you show you have carried out some research into their company. Make sure you talk about any positive news stories you have seen. So it's important you visit their website, go onto their About Us page and find out a little bit about what they've been up to recently, and then you can talk about it in your answer to this question. And number 3, explain how their values are a match for your own. Here is my suggested answer to the common job interview question, why do you want to work for us? Because we spend so much time at work, I carried out lots of research before applying for this job. Everything pointed to the fact this is a great place to work. I noticed you've recently carried out some charity work in the local community. Your current and former employees all speak highly of you, and the products and services you create are all very much well received by your customers. I am looking for long-term employment with the same company, and having read your company values on your website, they are a clear match for my own. I believe this will be a great place for me to work and somewhere I can continually grow and develop. So that is another brilliant answer to that common interview question, why do you want to work for us? So make sure you prepare your answer to it. Common interview question number 3 is, what's your biggest weakness? Now again, this is guaranteed to come up during your interview. Do not give a weakness that is a match for the job. That's really important. So if you are required to work as part of a team, don't say my weakness is I prefer to work alone. I don't like working with people. Number 2, don't say I'm a perfectionist. So many people say this to this common interview question, and the interviewer will see right through it. It is important you give an honest weakness, but say how you are trying to improve. So how do you answer the question, what's your biggest weakness? Here is my example answer to help you. That's a good question. I would have to say my biggest weakness is I find it hard saying no to people. Now, in the past, this has resulted in me taking on too much work, and I find it hard to get everything done on time. However, one of my strengths is that I am always seeking to improve, and when I don't have the capacity to take on extra work, I am learning to politely say no. That's a great answer. The next common interview question number 4, is, What are your greatest strengths? So again, this is going to come up during your interview. My advice is to give 4 strengths that are appealing to every hiring manager, and I will tell you what those are in a second. Make sure you try and match your strengths to the job description, and also back up your strengths with evidence. How do you do that? Here is my example answer to the common interview question, what are your greatest strengths? Here we go. My greatest strengths include my desire to continually learn and improve in the role I occupy, the fact I am a very fast learner, the way I always complete tasks and projects to a high standard, and my customer service skills. For example, in my last position, I was praised by my manager because customers would often leave good reviews online after I had served them. I have read the job description and I feel confident I have the necessary strengths to meet and exceed the expectations of this role. So that's a brilliant answer because you are giving 4 appealing strengths there, and they are appealing to all hiring managers. And then you are giving an example of how you demonstrated one of them in a previous role. The next common interview question, number 5, is where do you see yourself in 5 years? Now, you need to say you will still be working for their company. That's very important because they will be investing lots of time, effort and resources into getting you up to speed. So they want to see a return on their investment. Show some enthusiasm and say you will hopefully be working in a more senior position, and also say you will offer to help train up new members of the team when they join the organisation. So here is my example answer to the common interview question, where do you see yourself in 5 years? I am seeking long-term employment with a company that has ambitious plans and where I can grow and develop. Now, on that basis, I still plan to be here working for you, either in the same role or perhaps having gained advancement to a more senior level. I would expect to be a fully respected and reliable member of the team, and I would also take great pleasure in helping train up newer members of the organisation as and when they join in similar positions. I'm sure you'll agree that's a great answer to that common interview question. Let's move on to common interview question number 6, and that one is, why did you leave your last job? This is a very difficult common interview question, and we need to be careful how we answer it. Do not, under any circumstances, be negative about your last employer or manager. Make sure you're complimentary about them and talk about something you both achieved. And good reasons to leave a job include you were looking for a fresh challenge where your skills would be put to better use. So let's take a look at an example answer to the common job interview question, why did you leave your last job? Here we go. I left for the simple reason I felt I was ready for a new challenge. I achieved all I could in the role, and whilst the company wasn't stagnating, I wanted to work somewhere else where I'd experience new people and new challenges, all whilst working for a company that had exciting and ambitious plans for the future. That response will do you no harm whatsoever when you answer the question, why did you leave your last job? Common interview question number 7. And that one is, why should we hire you? So this question is likely to come up towards the end of your job interview. This is your opportunity to sell yourself. So you really have to try and shine in your answer. Talk about how you will add value in the role. That's really important. You want to demonstrate that you are going to add value in the position you are applying for. Talk about your track record, your previous track record of achievement. So here is my example answer to the common most interview question, why should we hire you? You should hire me for 4 main reasons. Number 1, I have the necessary skills, qualities and experience, and that means I can get up and running in the role very quickly. Number 2, I am a great team worker, which means I will fit into your team with the minimum of fuss, and I will always put the team goals above everything else. Number 3, I am a strong communicator, which means I will always treat your customers and clients well. I understand the importance of repeat business, and my interpersonal skills will ensure that happens. Finally, number 4, I am commercially aware. I understand that for your business to be successful, I must add value in the role to at least the cost of my own salary. That's a brilliant answer to that common interview question, why should we hire you? So if you would like a copy of these slides, which I'm sure you will do, make sure you click that link in the top right hand corner of the video right now, go through to my website, passmyinterview.com, and you can download these answers and also a further 21 great answers to tough interview questions. Make sure you check out that page because it will help you to pass your interview. I hope you've enjoyed that. Please make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any of the daily insider job interview videos that I am uploading. You can also connect with me on LinkedIn if you want to. My LinkedIn link is in the description below the video. And please also give the video a like. Please hit the thumbs up button because that tells me you enjoy the content and it is therefore worthwhile me creating for you. Thank you very much for watching and I wish you all the best for passing your job interview. Have a brilliant day.